Okay, I just woke up and look, there are ants literally on the pillow that I was just on. That must have been like an eye drop. I don't know. Oh, I don't know, maybe like a bloody nose drop? I don't know what that was. And then there's ants all over me, my sleeping bag. Oh my god. This has been like my number one fear of cowboy camping. Okay, first ants, and now look at this like camouflaging spider. It's huge. What the heck? That thing needs to go away. Okay, well, good morning. That was absolutely the worst. There were ants on my pillow and all over my sleeping bag and all over my ground sheet. And yeah, I looked at the clock at 4 a.m. So I think probably started freaking out around 3:45. But then I was just like, what the heck do I do? So I just shook them all off everything first. It was definitely like a little like snot pile, I think, because I blew my nose and there was like, yeah, I think there weren't any ants. That was good. But I think that's what was on my pillow. It's like a tiny bit of snot. Wow, look at sunrise. Oh. So honestly, I've been such like a campsite princess. Like the guys have been teasing me because I'll like look and look and look on the ground for ants because I know that cowboy camping, and then I just haven't wanted to get any ants on me. So yeah, I'm very annoyed about that. But so yeah, I started hiking at 5 after I just cleaned up all the ants. I just shook them all off and then got them all off of my stuff, and then like packed up, which is like I have to pull everything out of my backpack. Thankfully they weren't like inside my backpack or anything because I close it and seal it up really well so they didn't get any of my food or anything. So yeah, hopefully that never happens again, but who knows. This butterfly is following me down the trail. Hello, pretty thing. Come on, let's go. Come on. I'm overwhelmed. I'm like 9 miles into the day, and I kept trying to pull out my camera to capture just like the trail just being completely overgrown, which would be fine normally, but just waking up to the ants and not getting enough sleep, and then it wasn't even just like overgrown trail, it was also just overgrown bushes completely covered in like spider lines, and so I was just like constantly wiping off the spider lines and just like being hit in the face by bushes for miles and miles and endlessly. And then as soon as the spider line stopped or the bushes kicked back, then there were bugs like flies and mosquitoes kind of, and I don't know, and I'm like third day of my cycle, just like emotionally like overwhelmed by like, yeah, I need to like wash my clothes and just like keep going. Yeah, so I've taken so many breaks this morning in the past 9 miles, so many that Thomas caught me up and he left like an hour and a half after I did. But yeah, I don't know, just crying it out so that it can like pass through me and I can just keep going, but it's hard, you know? Huh. Okay, a little flowing spring strain maybe. The only one for all day actually, I think. Gonna carry for another 12 miles, I think. Everything's just so big. You can see so much, so many details. So these plants are fine, but this down there is oak, poison oak. That's poison oak. It's like growing onto the trail. So, and mixed up in the leaves that are fine. So like all this, it's like all right across the trail. So as I dodge these, I have to make sure I don't touch those. And my backpack too. So I'll probably just go like this, I think. Not too bad. But yeah, lots of that today too. Well, getting down into that. So we're dropping in elevation and it only grows, I think, up to a certain elevation, but I'm not sure exactly what, but there's a whole bunch of it now. So my watch is about a mile off because I hit start after one of the breaks, but then sometimes it like searches for the satellite and then it'll say start now. Ugh, and then I forgot to, and then so I looked down like a mile later and it said start now, and I'm like, yes, obviously. So I think it's a mile shy. Yeah, I just checked it. The map says it's been 15 miles since camp. My watch only says 13.8, so 1.2 miles off. So 15 miles by 12 p.m. Lots of breaks and feeling not good, but I'm about to be, this ranger station has a bathroom, or well, a pit toilet. So I'm gonna use that, maybe I'll feel better. But yeah, I forgot to mention when I was crying that I also had a blister on my toe that I had just fixed, or like taped up, and that I'm just not feeling well. I think the heat and then my girl time, it's been a tough day. And I think emotionally feeling slightly better than earlier, but yeah, I think just gotta make it through the day. And I really hope the KOA has good laundry. Wow, look at how yellow they are. Oh my gosh. There's Thomas. Wow, this looks so cool. Mark is way up there on that. Thomas is behind somewhere over there. And then look at all those trees. I wonder if that's like Acton. Maybe. Oh. Gone almost 20 miles. And there's less than 4 miles left to the KOA. 91 degrees out according to my little thermometer. When the breeze comes, it is so good and such a relief. But honestly, it just feels so crazy hot, like I could just collapse. But I don't actually think I'm close to that. It just feels so hot. And I'm already weakened by all the other things. So, yeah. Might end the day at the KOA and only have like a 24-something mile day. Oh boy. Okay, I took a break. That was good. And I realized I had a lot of water to drink, so that was really good. I made like an extra electrolyte, sat down on my pad for like 20 minutes. Now I have, I think, probably less than 2 miles, and I think I see the KOA right now. So let me show you. I gotta wind all around, round. I'm also texting with Carrie right now, the trail angel from New Hampshire that, well, she lives in Boston, but she's the one who took me to the airport, and the video where I traveled just came out today. So it feels so weird to have my videos so behind this year, because now I'm already 444 miles in for the day, well, when I end today. So that seems like a long time for you guys, for like my videos to be behind, but here we are. They are that behind. But yeah, anyways, she's sending me some encouragement, and I don't know, it's nice to stay connected to you guys. Especially after we meet in person, it's easier to text and to stay connected that way. And there are less trail angels right now on the PCT, but even the one that I met in Wrightwood, we were texting last night because she was checking in on me and Thomas, and then she was like, I can give you a ride because I'm supposed to be like in Lancaster on Monday, which is kind of when around the time we might get to Hikertown. I think today's a Saturday, so it kind of depends on the miles, but anyway, she just reached out, and then we chatted a bit, and yeah, it's nice. I definitely feel connected to you guys, and especially on like, this is a really tough day in so many different ways, so it's nice to have that encouragement from this community that's along this journey with me too. So thank you. I mean, that's gotta be KOA. Oh yeah, because there's a pool. Closed. It's kind of closed. But the trail goes that way. Huh, why? It winds around so much. Maybe it comes around there. So much. It doesn't take this road though, but it goes up that. Okay. Made it to the parking lot, and then the KOA is off trail like that way. Okay, so we just met a trail angel named Santos. He gave us some watermelon and soda and some information. So thank you so much. Now we're walking over to the KOA. There might, to get internet to see, I kind of think like if I'm going to call it a day, then I may as well find a motel to sleep in. And there's a little town called Palmdale that's 15 minutes away. But I would be even open to driving 30 minutes. I mean, that's a long shuttle, but like at the same time, a bed and a shower and maybe laundry all in one place would be really good. So I hate having a short day. Like, it feels bad, but it also feels like I think I just need it because it was really hot today, and just all the things today. So okay, we found it. Okay, I just made it to a very beautiful room. I think it was like $130 out the door, so expensive, but at the same time, this room is like really, really nice. And the cabins, like if I would have gotten a private room at the KOA, it would have been $210. So there are these are fewer and farther between, but so I'm okay spending a little extra. Plus, it's just like so many super long 30+ mile days. If I'm gonna take a less than 25-mile day, it is really, really, really nice to just get to have space to be clean, to shower, and there's free laundry here and free breakfast, so that's extra, like all included, you know, in that price. So you guys are helping me do that, so thank you so much. I'm like count like a good portion of this is trail magic, and yeah, I just really, really appreciate taking you guys along on this journey and all the ways that you encourage me and support me, and it's a really wonderful thing. So let me show you this room. Like, it is so fancy in here. I think I'm in a little city called Palmdale. Whoa, I haven't even been over here. This is what? Whoa, hello. Okay, fancy. Oh yay, and there's I asked for the room with the laundry right across, like as close as possible. So yeah, I already started, like, I'm just gonna pull all my stuff out there, start charging, and then change my clothes, start laundry, and then take a shower, and then I think I might order a pizza. So yeah, look, there's even a whole thing. Wow, this is crazy. I can't, honestly, it was like all this for that much. That's crazy. So what kind of crazy pizza is this? It was their special. I've literally never seen a pizza like this. This is crazy. Okay, that is it for today's video. I'm very thankfully not worried about ants tonight. I'm in this very, very, very cozy bed. I cannot wait to fall asleep in like 5 seconds. I did some thumbnail work. I have some more to do in the morning, but I just want to make sure I get enough rest. So yeah, thanks so much for coming along, and I will see you in the next one. Good night. Bye.